We continue to the final critical verse of chapter 14. It is actually the next verse, 26. Though the word tasmat is not used, this is a summary verse. Mam cha yo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sa gunan samatityetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Joy. What lovely poetry. The first line ends in sevate, the next line ends in kalpate in the first quarter. Mam, that is Shri Krishna, that is divinity. Yaha, Yaha should describe you. What is your relationship with Shri Krishna? Avyabhicharena, it is uncompromised, uncorrupted. Your relationship with Shri Krishna is the way that your relationship is with you. Your relationship with you is uncompromised. It is uncorrupted. How to shift this into application? Whatever you prioritize, you will organize. If you feel you don't have enough of a relationship with Shri Krishna, prioritize more, organize more. And one more reflection on this first quarter is, this relationship cannot be measured. All that is important in your life is not measurable. Faith, discipline, these are not measurable, these are natural. For some, they have to be reminded to remember Shri Krishna. They have to be reminded to remember that they are fortunate. But those who prioritize and organize, this all becomes natural, correct? You are naturally remembrance-oriented. Next quarter, Bhakti Yogena. We are in chapter 14, but here's the reference coming back to Bhakti Yoga. With Bhakti Yoga, sevate, one serves. Following the path of devotion, one serves. All that one does with the intention that they're doing this for their divinity, their original parent. The verb will change, but the intention behind the verb is uncompromised, uncorrupted. Rishi Narada shares that Bhakti Yoga is the best yoga, better than goat yoga, better than hot yoga, even better than beer yoga. Why is this the best? Because this is universal. How? We all love. Some love nature, some love money. We all love, so we know how to love. For those who are following the path of devotion, what you're doing is you're reinvesting this capital. Imagine love is a capital. It is your resource. Instead of this being directed towards nature or money, you're reinvesting this towards divinity. You already have it. All one has to do is redirect this. You already have gas in a car. You just have to turn around. Third quarter, sa gunan, the one that describes you. Gunan, what have you done with the gunas? Samatitya, you have crossed these gunas or limits. Because you have shifted from creation to creator and you are in consciousness, that is the crossing. That is the evolution. I again express my love for the language of Bhagavad Gita and self-development, that this is a journey. You cross an ocean, you cross a valley, you cross a highway, you cross the road. It's a journey. And when you think about this being a journey, one becomes more inclusive that everyone else is journeying also. You're all trying to cross an ocean. A searcher may be trying just to cross a highway, but everyone is journeying. I was sharing with our Seeker to Facilitator program this morning. In Chinmay Mission, those who are study group coordinators and those who are Balivira teachers, my observation, which is of now more than 16 years, full time, our coordinators and teachers need more training. And so starting on June 30th of this year, every morning on Thursdays, every Thursday morning at 6 a.m., I and other sacred and secular teachers will facilitate enhanced seva training to help study group coordinators and Balivira teachers facilitate to meet seekers where they are, not where you are. I'm not asking all of you to come to Cleveland. I'm coming to Eureka Springs and to New Jersey and to Delhi, correct? So I'm sharing this with all of you. When you know you're on a journey, you meet others where they are. You don't expect them to meet you where you are. Final quarter, Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. If anyone is following through with all that is taught in this chapter, in this verse, Bhuya, they become Bhava, be. Their becoming turns into being. They use their limits to limitlessness, which triggers us into chapter 50. And then again, in the spirit of those who are limitless, Nitya Shuddha triggers Nitya Buddha, which triggers Nitya Mukta. From that purity comes clarity. From that clarity comes limitlessness. Nitya Shuddha, in the language of chapter 14, would be Nitya Sattva. Those are synonymous with each other. And Nitya Sattva is synonymous with Mahashivratri. In Sanatana Dharma, there's lots of celebrations with lots of different textures. Mahashivratri is the most sattvic utsava. That's why so few like Mahashivratri. We're much more fond of Holi and Deepavali, where we're putting stuff inside of us or getting things. Mahashivratri is the exact opposite. Sattva is a matter of quietness, to be filled with quietness. This quietness in the language of Mahashivratri is darkness. When you black out sound, what do you come to feel? Silence. When you black out the gunas, what do you come to feel? Atita, or transcendence. These are the design for Mahashivratri. And so on this day and moving forward, one is to practice sannyasa, letting go of noise, letting go of gunas, by letting go of our wants, we come to reduce our needs and simply become more independent. Often when you see icons of Bhagavan Shiva, he is by himself. He is by himself in a scary place. It could be the mountaintop or the middle of a jungle. To let go of our wants, to reduce our needs, to be independent. And this is the design of the phone promise. We want to see what's going on in the news. We want to see what's going on in other people's lives, but we will not. We will renounce that. Then we just won't use our phone as much. When I travel to different places, I'm in Cleveland today, I'm in London tomorrow, I'm in Grand Bend on Friday, then people ask me about my dietary restrictions. And before, when I had lots of time, I would write a long list of things I would make up. I don't like pineapple. I get super sick when I'm exposed to soy and stuff like that. And then an hour later, I write, just joking. I don't have any of those restrictions or requirements. But I do like good coffee. And today I'm fasting. Yesterday they had arranged bhiksha. So today, no solids, no liquids inside of my system. And by being very clear about that, by not having these wants, my needs come down. I don't need this. I feel healthier. One final reflection on Mahashivratri. We spend a lot of money on our birthdays. But if you think of the genesis of your birthday, in our culture, we have 3.5 birthdays. Our first birthday is our divinity's birthday, which is Mahashivratri. Our second birthday is our map's birthday, which is Gita Jayanti. So around February, around December. Our third birthday is our guide's birthday. That is very personal to everyone. Generally, May 8th. And then what is the half? What's the half birthday? Our birthday. See, if I said 0, everyone would be so angry. But I don't want to put it on the same parallel as our guide and our map and our divinity. So 3.5 birthdays. Bhagavan Shiva's birthday is awesome because he is so accepting of all beings. The most handsome and the most ugly. And our community practices this too. Hear me out. You're all thinking, okay, who's the ugly group and who's the handsome group? When I was in Seattle, I was at a facility and there was a poster for the Trevor Project. And I had shared with everyone how happy I felt seeing this Trevor Project and that our community has given them almost $27,000. This organization encourages acceptance. Us too. This is the beauty of Mahashivratri and how we have access to this. Zooming more into the Bhagavad Gita's chapter 14 and 15. Chapter 14 has the focus of limits. Gunas is defined as qualities. It's also defined as limits. And so we took up the strategy of neti. Not this. Not laziness, not aggressiveness, not even quietness. When not this is completed, we reach chapter 15, whose focus is limitlessness. Limitlessness. Nis means you should feel this. That is iti. I am this.